I'm tired of clickbait products. I see them all the time in my algorithms, and I'm 99% sure that they don't work. But there is 1% of me that thinks they could work, and so today I will be testing out a bunch of these absolutely insane products that seem way too good to be true to see if they're clickbait or if they actually really work and are worth buying. And I found some crazy ones, so let me go ahead and bust open my wallet so we can try these. Okay, so if you have a weak shower head, have no fear. AI shower head is here. I mean, that thing is pretty strong and insane. Nope. Let's buy it. Okay, the shower head has arrived. Let's see if this thing can squirt down the hallway, but I'd be okay if it's just like 2x stronger than a normal shower head. But it does make some ridiculous claims, so this is steering up to be clickbait, but you never know. Okay, here it is. Looks promising, looks high tech. Like I can see this thing squirting directly into you guys. Got some other little cool things like filters there, and then we have the hose. So let's go ahead and set this up and see if this is stronger than the normal shower head. So this is my normal shower head, so I'm gonna show you how strong this is. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, I mean, pretty standard. It's what you'd expect in a shower. Okay, so it is officially on. It actually has a power button. I don't know what that does, but I'll definitely press it. I'll try these different modes just to see. Maybe the power one is where it goes down the hallway and gives you like that massive Gulf Stream of like air and water. So let's turn this on, and we're first gonna see if it's stronger than the initial shower head. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Do I have to turn the power on? Oh my gosh! What the fuck? This thing will definitely go down your hallway. I can't believe I'm saying this, but this was not clickbait at all. That was the scariest thing I've ever experienced in my life. One more time. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is so strong. Let me touch that. Ah! Turn it off, turn it off. What could you possibly use that for? All right, well that one is not clickbait. I thought for sure it was going to be, but that thing would shoot as far as you need it to shoot. My floor is soaked, my ceilings are soaked, everything is soaked, but I'm actually happy because that wasn't clickbait. All right, what do we have here? Is this a bouncing dress? What? How does this even work? Are there like springs on the inside? Okay, all right. Clearly that's fake. Bouncy dresses? Isn't that like anti-fashion? Because it's gonna start coming up and revealing some of your private parts at a certain point. All right, let's go ahead and purchase one of these. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of excited. Not to wear the dress, but to see what the dress does, which I guess is wearing the dress. But you guys get it, let's purchase this. Well guys, the product at the very least does exist because I purchased it and it did now officially come in just a week late. I mean, it's coming from China, so I wouldn't expect anything less, but have a look at this thing. I mean, it does look like a pretty normal dress from the outside, but if you come up close, you'll see it's very elastic and has really cool patterns on it and even some beads as well. Now, full transparency, I've never worn a dress before, so I'm not sure how I'm supposed to put this on, but I am gonna put it on and we're gonna see if it does that same bouncing effect as what we saw in the video. But so far, I mean, it looks like it might work. Okay guys, so I have the bouncy dress on and I'm really excited to bounce up and down to see if this actually works. So let me give it a little try right now. I really hope this works because it's actually kind of comfortable too. It's very stretchy and elasticy. All right, here we go. It's actually going up and down. Feels like I'm flashing every time I go. Oh no! Well, dresses are fun. Why don't they make every dress like this? So this is one of those rare clickbait products that not only works, but is amazing. And I might like just wear this in all future videos because it's so fun. So the Chinese bouncing dresses that you see in the clickbait videos are not actually clickbait and they do work. And they're comfortable. Definitely recommend everyone get one of these. All right, what do we have here? So it looks like some sort of bath bomb.
Yeah!
What is this baby doing? Okay, drop it in.
Oh my god!
All right, clearly AI video, obviously, and there's no shot that a bath bomb is going to be that explosive and colorful. There we have it. There's a set of 12. So there's a set of 12 bath bombs out there via this AI-generated video that's basically going to explode if I throw them into the bathtub. I'm thinking clickbait, but I'm gonna go ahead and purchase these and we'll try it out. Okay, so I purchased the viral bath bombs, like the one you saw in the video with that little kid throwing it into the tub, and then it created like whipples of waves of just like bath bombness. So we're gonna throw one in and see if that happens. Then afterwards, we're gonna dump all of it in and we're gonna see if we can just get a fraction of what happened in that video, and then I would say it's not clickbait because I'm super hopeful here. It should work. I've used like bath bombs before, but these promise to do some pretty insane things. So let's start with this one, a little cotton candy flavored. Drop it in, and you may have to take cover. That is underwhelming. So basically nothing, but now I'm just gonna do every single one, and it should be 12 times that size. All right, I mean, that first one's definitely spinning, like it's doing something, but now I'm gonna put in 11 of them, and like I said, it should be like 10 times the size. Don't be clickbait, don't be clickbait. That water looks disgusting. There is no reaction happening. They all sunk to the bottom. What a complete waste of money. That AI video of the baby throwing it in, nothing even close to that happened. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that is absolute clickbait, but we kind of knew that going in. But it's cool to confirm it though. And we put a lot in there. We tried. Okay, what do we have here? It looks like some device that's about to go in curly hair.
Oh! Oh my God! Oh my God!
You're telling me that that is going to instantly, literally instantly straighten curly hair like that. It seems too good to be true. I must admit, I don't know much about hair care, but I do have some curly hair, and we're gonna see if we could straighten this out using that device right there. So let me go ahead and purchase this and see if it's clickbait or not. Does that straightener work as well as it did in the video? Well, I found the exact straightener that they use, which is this U-fan one right here, and it's actually called an electric spray retractable air cushion comb. So it says nothing about straightening, funnily enough. We're gonna see if it can straighten my curly hair. Here's what this looks like. So it is literally just a comb, and it looks like you power it on. There's the light. Okay, it's turned on and it's heating up a little bit. You'll see some of the mist that's coming from the water here. So it definitely does do some steaming, but will it straighten? So I think I'm supposed to push this in when it's on the hair, and then I let the mist plus that kind of activity take place, and we're gonna see if it straightens this curly hair. Here we go. I burned my hair off. All I ever wanted was straight hair. That instant straightener didn't work, but how about our bag sealer? I feel like there's a chance that it could definitely turn this straight. Okay, here we go. Straighten our hair, baby. Good, good. I'm seeing some good action. Look at that. It's actually straightening it. It kind of turned curly into wavy. If we run it through once more. There we go. All right, well, that is the result. So if you have super curly hair, your best bet is just getting some sort of like reverse perm or something, because this stuff is not going to work for you. Clickbait. Here we have the softest cushion in the world. Is it? Okay. No way. All right, so you could just sit on an egg and it won't break? You could lay on it and then crack it open, and it's real, it's not hard boiled. Okay, that is actually cool. I mean, this would be a very cool product if it's able to basically like take all the pressure from sitting on it and absorb it into its gel cushion so that the egg remains the same. I'm gonna go ahead and purchase to see if this is real. And just practice a little bit. I'm ready to sit on an egg. Okay, everyone, here we have the softest cushion in the world. It's a gel cushion that apparently if you sit on an egg on this cushion, it's going to basically absorb all the force, so then the egg won't crack under the pressure of my butt sitting on it. Is that true? Is that clickbait? We're gonna find out right now. Plop it down right there. Let me see how comfy this is. That is comfy. That is very comfy. All right, let me get the eggs. And I guess I'm just supposed to sit on the egg, so just like I'm a hen, see if it breaks. It feels wet. All right, I'm gonna sit up. Let's see. Oh, I laid an egg. The egg is untouched, my full weight. Wait, let me try this again. I am sitting on this egg, and now I'm going to hatch it. Is it broke, or did the gel cushion absorb all the force I just gave it? No way, wait a second. I thought for sure with like the bouncing and stuff that would break, but this gel cushion does work. Actually surprised, I thought I was gonna have egg all over my butt right there, but seems like things are clean. And we can go ahead and say that this is not clickbait. So in addition to being pretty comfy, it also protects your eggs from breaking if you happen to accidentally sit on them. All right, what do we have here? Don't let your kids see this firework water blaster. Why? Oh, that's why. That is so clearly that's not even clickbait. That's just like, because clickbait almost implies like you think that it's real a little bit. Like that is so unbelievably fake that I don't even think I want to try this. But I'm going to, because we're mid-video right now and it'd be weird for me to just end the video right now. But what if I gave you an ad? No, I won't give you an ad. All right, let's test this product. Ad. Okay, the water fireworks have arrived, and my gut reaction is that this does not look cool. This is very underwhelming. I don't know how this is supposed to cause fireworks. I don't know how it's gonna do anything like we saw in the video. Okay, I guess this stays on, and we just literally load it up with water, and then, phew. I don't even know if I have to shoot this to know this is gonna be a scam and complete clickbait, but we're gonna go ahead and try it anyways. Okay, all filled up. Hopefully it makes something like what we saw in the video, otherwise this is gonna be a complete letdown. Okay, here it goes, guys. Is it gonna create that fireworks effect like we saw in the video? Well, we're about to find out. In 3, 2, 1. You know what? That is actually pretty cool. So it's not colored, which we kind of knew, like the video, but it does give that same effect. Here's purple now. Oh, it's all kind of different. So that one goes straight, the other one went up a little bit, and we have blue. I don't hate it. I don't think that's actually clickbait. I think the colors and stuff it definitely looked cooler, but that was actually way better than I thought it was going to be. I mean, look at this. This is a piece of junk, and it ended up doing a pretty cool thing. And in my books, that is not clickbait. That is actually a pretty good product. I already know that this next one's about to be clickbait because I see the Chinese characters in the corner and clearly they just want to sell the product, so they would literally say anything. It totally went mad at the end. What? Wait, what? Is that like some animal that's in the box? So every time you turn off a switch, what? You see that at the end? That is crazy. I mean, even if it just did the first part, never mind the second part. Just like you shut a switch and then there's like some monster that just kind of emerges and clicks it. That is scary. I absolutely need that. So I'm gonna go ahead and purchase that and we're gonna see if that's actually real or not. Here we have it, guys. It's called the useless box. I ended up finding the same exact thing as the one in the video. I mean, I'm excited to try this. So there's 6 different switches on here. And when you put it down, there's like a magical hand that comes up and just offsets everything you did and switches it back in the other direction. So let's open this up and see if that is true or not. Okay, so it is electrical powered, so I'm gonna have to plug it in. Ooh, and here we go. Those are the switches. Currently doesn't work because it's not plugged in. So let's go ahead and get some power into this baby. I hope this works. If this is a gimmick, I'm gonna be pretty sad because that video looked very cool. Okay, I believe it's on now, so I'm going to start by flicking down one of these. Wait, what? Oh, he is not beating me. Why is he so fast? Wait, I could just do them all at the same time. I kind of beat him, but I guess the whole thing is you can't like keep it there. Does he do it in order? What is underneath? Oh, look at that. Cracked open the code. It's like hydraulics under there. All right, well, this is kind of fun. It's definitely useless. Like there's nothing to do with this besides just like stimulate yourself for maybe 5 to 10 minutes, but it's kind of cool. It is a useless box, but that short was not clickbait. This product does in fact work. It's actually quite fun. What if I force it? Ah, I got him! So here we have game-changing tech 2026, some purple slime. Did that just whiten the corn and whiten the banana? Oh my gosh. Oh, of course, yellow teeth turn white with this magical purple cream. I've seen enough. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to find out what that is, and then I'm going to purchase it, and I'm going to see if I can whiten my teeth. And I guess whiten a yellow fruit or vegetable as well. What an absurd claim. I really hope this works though. So I bought the lysozyme that you saw in that video, and this is going to be that purple whitening agent that can technically take away yellow. So I think purple offsets yellow, so then you're able to show more white. So if you have really yellow teeth, this is the key for white teeth. And then I also want to see if it's able to like remove any yellow from a yellow thing. So I have a yellow latex balloon here, and this should, in theory, if it works, get rid of some of this yellow. But let's first try on the teeth. So here's what my teeth look like. Now I'm gonna take this purple lysozyme, I'm gonna put it on my teeth, and then I think I just wash it off, and then all the yellow should go with it. So my mouth has tons of this lysozyme in it. I'm gonna let it sit even for a little bit, because I want this to work. And then when I take it away, we're gonna see if I have pearly whites.
A few moments later.
All right, moment of truth. Are my teeth whiter than before? So here's the before, you're about to see the after. Let's compare them. 3, 2, 1. I just reviewed the footage, absolute scam, didn't work whatsoever. But honestly, if you do probably like a 7-day treatment or something, I'm sure you'll have some sort of results. But in terms of it instantly whitening your teeth, that does not work. And just to drive it home, if you were to put it on a yellow balloon, try to get rid of the yellow coloring. What are we doing here? Does not work. Clickbait. Soap you can't finish. Okay, so that person has grease and they're just using like a steel stone? What is that? Is that steel soap? We have steel soap in 2026 before GTA. That does look kind of cool. I mean, one time I went to a rest stop in Pennsylvania and they had this really crazy hand soap. If you're like a trucker or like a blue collar worker, you know what I'm talking about. It's meant to like get cement out of your nails or something. And that was the craziest soap I've ever seen. But this might beat it if it works because it's literally infinite soap. It's just steel. So this could be cool, but if you're a trucker, let me know because I always wondered about that. But let's go ahead and try it. So sometimes when you're washing your hands, it's very difficult to get certain things off, like oil, grease, maybe like pepper, cinnamon, certain like brown colored things. So I bought the stainless steel soap that we saw in the video we just watched, and I'm gonna see if it works. Let's start by getting a bunch of oil on the hands. Nobody likes that. Cayenne pepper too. Oh, it's disgusting. Oh, they smell terrible. They look terrible. And since water doesn't even mix with oil well, it is not a solution to get off the hands. In fact, it's actually making it worse, I think. But now I have the stainless steel soap. Let's see what happens. Let's see if this color goes away, and let's see if my hands can become beautiful again. Okay, so it's been about 15 seconds. I haven't looked underneath, so I don't know if this actually cleaned my hands or not, but let's reveal it in 3, 2, 1. Wow, wait a second. Everything is gone. Even the smell is gone, huh? But they also feel like normal hands. There's no more oil or grease on them. Here, feel them. Okay, well, honestly, this little thing absolutely works. This stainless steel soap is worth getting. I didn't think that this would do anything. I thought it was kind of gimmicky, but if you have some stainless steel nearby and you can't get something off your hands, try rubbing this on it and it does work. Okay, cool.
Infinite multiplying, and it's slime that keeps multiplying. Oh my gosh, no way. How is that supposed to work? Because like just conservation of matter, right? There's just like a fixed amount of thing. So I could create more thing without adding anything to it. Unless the video was cut like it was, and he was secretly adding more things. That's my hypothesis. Let's go ahead and test this.
The unlimited slime is finally here. So I'm gonna open this up and see if, just like the video, I have unlimited slime. Slime's always fun to play with, and what's better than unlimited slime? So it comes in a lot of small vials, so I think I have to kind of put them together and make like one giant goop. So we have about 20 different vials of slime. I'm going to, I guess, just put them all on the table, mix them together, and then just pull. Try to get the world's longest cheese pull with slime. 19 and 20. Okay, now we're gonna mix this together and do a giant pull. Oh, that feels cool. Look at that, guys. Slime's so fun to play with. And this may just be unlimited slime. So let's see if that's clickbait or not. Pull up. Maybe it was my pull. I guess if you keep dropping it, technically it's unlimited, but it doesn't look like the properties are regenerating or anything like that. I think I was scammed. I don't think this works. So since we were clickbaited by that slime, I wanted to make my own slime that is infinite stretch to actually match the one that we just watched in the video. And so I actually figured out how to do it, because the one in the video did have to happen somehow, and it happened because they made their own concoction. Okay, here we go. Here's our solution. Did we get infinite slime? It's like the cheese pull all over again. Okay, so it's not really infinite, but it is very stretchy. Like if you run your fingers through this, like this is a web of slime. Like this slime is going to get caught on every crevice of your body if you were to put it on. Like this thing is just mozzarella cheese on steroids. Okay, so that one was clickbait at first, but you are able to ultimately make something that kind of resembles what we saw in the video. So I'll say actually not clickbait. You just gotta get the right slime.
Here we have a next level water blaster. Did that hurt his hand? His hand turned red. Look how intense that thing is. Charge mode and everything. Wow, that thing is a laser. Okay, I'm actually very excited to purchase this because I've never actually had like a full-fledged water blaster like that. So let's go ahead and purchase this and see if it's actually as crazy as that video showed.
So here it is. This is the electric water gun. This thing, as you saw in the video, could literally cause bruising on the hand. That's how crazy this thing is. So let's open it up and see if that is true. Well, it looks just like the one in the video, so that's a good sign. But is it as strong? So there's no water in it right now, but that's what it sounds like when it shoots. And I think it has a really cool refill system where I just dip it into the water and then it just refills all the water into it. So let's fill this up and then let's shoot it, and we're gonna see how strong the stream actually is. So I think it automatically fills up. Oh yeah, there we go. You'll see it's starting to pool up with water. That's actually really cool. It's a cool way to fill this. Okay, so this is loaded up with water and I think we're ready to shoot. Okay, let's see how strong this gun actually is. So I'm gonna just try to shoot that berry off of the leaf right there. And if this thing is as crazy as the video shows, it should easily be able to do that. 3, 2, 1. I'm guessing this isn't gonna bruise my hand. All right, I actually believed in this one. I mean, it's an electric water gun. It has auto refill and stuff on it, and it looked promising. Everything was chalking up for it to be real, especially because it looks exactly like the one in the video, but unfortunately, it is pretty weak. So it says excellent on here, but this is not an excellent product. In fact, it is a clickbait product, and I feel actually let down. This is how you know it's clickbait. All right, next product.
Whoever invented this is a genius. Okay, well, this is AI, clearly. That is an AI hand. This is AI motion and video generation. I see the Chinese characters on top, but it does look quite cool if it's able to shred all those vegetables like that. It looks like a pretty normal tool. Like, I'm sure the tool itself actually exists, but I just don't think it does anything like what it just showed in that video. But who am I to say? I am not a chef. I'm not somebody that is the end-all be-all person to judge these things. Let's go ahead and try it.
I found the exact shredder vegetable peeler thing that we saw in the video, and I'm gonna see if it can do the same thing to a head of lettuce here and then also a carrot. I hope this works because this thing looked super cool in the video, and honestly, it's pretty sharp, so I think it is going to do something. But let's see if it does what the claim was in the video. Okay, here we go. Actually not terrible. It's making its way through the lettuce. Like, would I eat a salad that's from this? Probably not, but this is working way better than expected. I mean, you be the judge. That was actually pretty cool to see, and look how sharp these little teeth are. Ooh, look what it did to this head of lettuce. Now we're gonna try it with a carrot. I think it's like too sharp. The teeth get stuck in, so there's no way it could just peel. What if I use the other side? Oh yeah, just use the other side. Look at that. Now we have an actual peeler. But this side, guys, not so much. It works kind of on the lettuce, not on the carrot at all. So I wouldn't buy this thing, but it is kind of cool and sharp, so maybe some other uses, but not like you saw in the video. Semi-clickbait, let's go clickbait. If you like carrots, you're LARPing.
Okay, this looks like a mini fan, and it goes in a light socket? How does that work? How does like the electrical output allow for the fan to work like that? That is very clickbaity. I doubt this works, but of course, we're gonna try it.
Okay guys, so here is the socket fan, and then I have a lamp right here. I took the bulb out, and so we just have this socket here, and apparently the electricity is going to allow this fan to operate as a fan. So I'm just going to put it in right here, screw it in. Okay, so that is officially in now, and actually on top it even gives you the instructions, so lefty-loosey, righty-tighty there. So I have it secured now. I guess, like, do I turn it on here? Okay, the light is on. Okay, and then if we do that, okay, we have ourselves a socket fan. I can't believe that this doesn't work. It's clickbait, I lied to you. Look at this. This thing is actually USB-C charged. It has a light and a fan control on it. It doesn't even have a socket component. So we all got clickbaited right there. I mean, it is a cool little like nifty device, but this thing does not operate as you saw in the video. I don't even think it's possible to generate enough electricity for this to get powered on by plugging it into the socket here. So it doesn't work. Still a pretty cool product, but it is clickbait, so don't buy that, but now you know.
Okay, what do we have here? So clearly we have an AI baby, and what is this baby gonna do with this device? Oh, that's cool. All right, very cool, but okay, and then what? What are we gonna do? Don't tell me she's putting the duck on top. She's putting the duck on top, and of course it spins. And that would be great if that product actually worked. But for some reason, and I don't know what it is, I don't think that that's true. Let's go ahead and purchase this and see if we can create some sort of like AI sprinkler in the bathtub.
So here we have the crazy water fountain that we saw in that clearly AI generated video. It's the same exact one that was sold on the TikTok shop link. So I wanna see if putting this together and throwing it in this tub right here creates exactly what you saw. Now this is solar powered, so I hope it has enough energy to actually work, but I'm just gonna throw it in. It has no batteries or anything, and it should create that fountain effect that we saw in the video. Well, it's not doing anything. It has direct light on it and everything, but it's not even turning on. So this thing is a massive letdown, at least for indoor use. I mean, it's been sitting there under light for about 10 minutes now, and literally nothing has happened. Tried a bunch of different attachments. So I think it's safe to say that this thing is a complete scam and clickbait, and that AI product is an absolute waste of time and money. I should have known.
What do we have here? So yes, do not do that. Okay, you should not do that either. What is happening? This is already insane. All right, so we put water into there, great. It's not often I get flabbergasted. How are we supposed to transform liquid water into ice instantly? What is the mechanism that sits beneath that initial tray that allows all of that to happen? Well, we're going to purchase it and find out.
Okay guys, I just unboxed this and my disappointment is immeasurable here. So this is that ice maker thing that we saw that looked really cool, but if you look underneath the mechanism, all it is just like a two-tiered ice tray. Like there's literally nothing more to it. Look how boring this is. This thing does literally nothing. I'm not even going to entertain this by trying it. Just from looking at it, you can see that this thing does not operate as we saw in that video right there. I should have known. That's on me. It's on me. This is junk, this is clickbait.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. That was a lot of fun. Make sure to go ahead and download Tester Up, where you can earn real money for testing games and apps. I put the link in the description, or you can scan this QR code right here to download. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more content, be sure to click here, click here. Otherwise, subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you next time. Peace.